Episode 44.
44?
Back at the Hyde Out.
Oh, y'all good.
What's going on, y'all?
Pretty sure we can edit out.
It's been a year, 1 year.
Oh my gosh.
1 year.
How do you feel?
1 year.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I honestly do, yeah, because I done learned so much in this year. We didn't cover so much. We done been everywhere as far as with the podcast. I done learned a whole lot. But today, 1 year today, since us three, we did that episode 2, I think.
Episode 2 was here.
Episode 2, yeah. Episode 2, and this is episode 44. And we back.
Have we shot any other episodes here?
This the second one. So
Okay.
no, that was the only one.
Wow.
So we're gonna jump right into it with one of our previous topics. R. Kelly.
Oh, we going back down. We
Yeah.
going back down to basketball.
He was the top. He was the one that was. You remember? I think it was the second episode. Was it the
What'd I
first?
do?
First episode.
What I say?
The very.
Oh,
first,
yeah, we did
you
talk
said-
about R. Kelly, the very first episode.
Yeah,
Right.
at my house. You said he didn't do it. The very first episode of Inspired Chats.
Sir
we
said he
talked
didn't
about
do
R.
it.
Kelly.
I never said he didn't do it. I
So,
never said that.
I mean, we
You
can always
said
roll
that.
the
I did
tape.
not say
man.
that.
We
Roll
can
the
always
clip.
roll the tape.
Roll the clip.
Oh, damn.
I never
Oh,
said he
okay.
didn't.
Okay.
I never said he didn't do it. I meant. That's what I meant to say.
So, have y'all seen the new allegations? Like the new things
What's
that's coming out
new?
in trial?
Something just happened like recently, or since we last talked about it again?
It is it is a new allegation.
Oh yeah, the girl, the dancer.
I'm gonna keep it down. I'm gonna keep my voice down about this topic because. So one of the background dancers,
Yes.
yeah, she said that she saw or witnessed him doing inappropriate things on a tour bus with Aaliyah when she was like 12 or 13 years
Oh,
old.
Yeah.
that's not
Lock her
new,
up,
is
too?
it?
Lock her
Oh,
up.
It wasn't new.
It just got introduced to the trial.
Yeah,
But it
Lock her
wasn't
up,
new
too.
because she did say
She just as guilty.
she said it in the Surviving R. Kelly that
Right.
they had witnessed R. Kelly performing oral sex. Oh,
Yeah, but lock her up too.
Yeah, because how did y'all all see that and didn't say
She wasn't the only one. She's the only
I
one who
mean,
spoke
she
up.
not.
She
I don't
just
know.
she just as guilty.
I ain't gonna say nothing crazy about Aaliyah, but
I'm
so
not
what we
talking
say?
about Aaliyah. I'm saying like the
I
other
say-
people on the tour bus. Nobody
And
said
that's what,
anything.
Right.
and that's been my argument the entire
There's no-
time.
there's
is
no
how
amount
are
of
we
money.
not prosecuting all of these other adults who
Yeah.
witnessed these things, who the people who was bringing R. Kelly the kids? How are we
Yeah.
just
They treat
not
R. Kelly like he
prosecuting
should, not-
anybody else? Only him.
I mean, the
Only
parents,
him. He's the only person held responsible.
the parents, the background dancers, anybody who was involved need to be,
Yeah.
But yeah. So what we think gonna happen to him? Like, what are they gonna do to him?
He's never getting out, bro.
Under the jail.
That's right.
You think?
He's in jail, and that's where he's gonna be.
People said the same thing about Bill Cosby though, and
Yeah,
somehow
It was
Well,
argumentative
stop
that Bill
paying
Cosby
attention.
didn't do it though.
Yeah.
It was
There
argumentative.
There is no argument
There was-
that
wait a minute.
that
Arguably,
he did not
there
do
was
it.
there is not a legitimate argument that Bill Cosby
He out of
didn't do
jail.
it.
He's out of jail now.
He said he did it.
Anybody gonna say they do it to not serve life in prison? If I get falsely accused of something, y'all threaten
And
me
y'all give me a
40,
police
50,
life in
60
prison.
years, I might say, you know what, I think I did do it
That's
for
not
10 years.
That's not what happened though. In the court documents with Bill Cosby, he admitted to buying the Quaaludes
What rich person don't do Quaaludes though?
and
Right.
with the intention
Who
to
wasn't
give to
doing
women.
Quaaludes?
With the intention to
Listen,
give the women to have sex
I
with
will
them.
say anything so me to serve 3 years, then possibly serve 20.
Yeah.
I would say anything. That's just me. I don't know. I don't.
Everybody
it
was
was
doing
argument.
Quaaludes.
All I'm
It was
saying
a
it was
time-
an
it was a time in
argument.
history.
All I'm saying there, it was an argument that maybe Bill Cosby didn't do it.
You telling me that you would admit to murder if there was a chance you would get less time
Yes.
for
Okay,
murder?
hear me out.
Yes.
Hear me
What?
out. If somebody came to me, let's say
I'm
I'm
a black man
let's
in
say I'm
America. What you
let's
want
say
me to
I'm in
do? They gonna
OJ
put the tail on me
shoes.
anyway.
If I'm in
You still
OJ
gonna have to do
shoes,
that 20 years though.
rather than do 50, that's fine with me.
Exactly.
That's fine with me. And I would fight that while I'm in jail.
All right.
I'm with him.
I'm just saying it was an argument that maybe Bill Cosby didn't do it.
I'm not.
There was a lot of
Argument
holes.
was there.
I mean, no, wait. Yeah, Bill Cosby, right?
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby. Wasn't the girl like? Was she white? Was it a white
There
woman?
was a lot of girls.
It was
a lot of
okay,
white
But
women.
let's focus on the main one. They said
What's the
it was
main
a
one?
white woman,
Okay.
50-something years ago, however long it was, in a time where Bill Cosby was the
No,
most
no.
influential person.
Okay.
If he was to done that, Come on, you gotta come out and say something. They was lynching people back then when Bill Cosby was doing that.
Okay,
He
wait a
ain't get no exception to get lynched. I don't care who he is.
First of all, it was a span of time that Bill Cosby was allegedly doing these crimes.
Okay.
And it was not 50 years. It was like we're talking about like 30 years ago up to like 7 years ago.
30 years ago, they didn't even have
That
forensic evidence.
7 years ago,
forensic evidence.
7 years ago, he drugged and raped somebody his old.
Not 7 years ago today,
Oh,
but
okay.
7 years ago prior to the trial start.
I was about to
So
say,
that was
wait
like
a minute.
10 or 11 years
Y'all
ago.
not telling me he was old as hell, still drugging and raping people.
Yeah.
All
matter.
All I'm
Even if he
saying
did
is
it
this.
once.
A
He
man,
can
all I'm
barely even
saying
hold
is
the
this.
field at that point.
All I'm saying is this. A blind man with Parkinson's.
But
It's
that's- wait a
arguably
minute.
hard to drug somebody. I'm not saying he didn't do
that's
it.
not the
I'm
man
just saying
that
there's
did
an
it.
argument to make.
That's
You're
not
you
the
talking
man
about
that did
current
it.
Bill
You're
Cosby.
talking about him
You talking
today.
about-
That's
Okay.
not who did it.
Bill Cosby, 40,
How,
30,
does
40
anybody
years
know
ago.
how old Bill Cosby is?
At least 80.
Okay, so let's just say at 50 he was doing this, right?
He was 50 years
All
old.
I'm saying is there was an argument. There can be arguments made that
Yeah.
Bill Cosby potentially didn't do it. I
But
can't
what are
argue
those
that with Mark.
arguments? What are the arguments?
I don't know all the facts of the case, but I'm just gonna throw
So
out
then where
race.
are you getting
A
these
white
arguments?
woman,
Wait a minute,
a white
wait a
woman
minute,
claiming
wait
rape
a
against
minute.
me. I would hope that my fellow people would not just
It
assume I
wasn't
did
just
it.
white women.
Okay, no.
I don't know.
But
I don't
wait,
know the one.
Now, if this
I
was-
don't know the-
Now, if this was back in the beginning, you could say it's not safe to assume that he did it. But at this point, we got so much evidence.
Against Bill, we
It's-
talking about
it's
Bill Cosby
free.
now?
Yeah,
But he
because
free.
it's not like we read some headline and then like, oh, he did it.
But
Just like with R. Kelly, just to get back on topic.
R. Kelly did it though. We're not
And
arguing
there's
that.
video evidence. There's so many people
You seen the
involved
video?
in this. I have not seen the video.
Sir, you are really like
Whoa,
those
whoa,
people
whoa.
from that
No, wait,
episode
no.
of the Boondocks.
No, wait,
When
don't.
they was all in the courthouse and
yeah.
he was singing and stuff, and they was like, "Oh, it's R. Kelly, we love
Oh,
it."
first of all,
I love this song.
okay, hold on. While we on that
That is
topic,
you.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
I'm glad you brought that up.
The Boondocks told us.
All I'm saying is this: let's separate the artist from the person.
Okay.
Yes.
R.
Okay.
Kelly is one of the greatest artists of all time.
What does that have
Yes.
to do with him raping?
If you let me get to my point,
Go ahead.
Okay.
if I was in a courtroom and this is my one time to see R. Kelly perform, I might dance or move a shoulder. But I'm not. I'm still going to think he did it.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Why
Wait.
would you do that? Why would he
I
even
like
have
Step in the Name of Love.
Okay,
I
but
don't-
why would he even be allowed to have the platform to perform in a courtroom?
To perform in the
begin
courtroom?
Because the police
It's gonna be
didn't.
his last performance.
So you telling me because the police
It's gonna be
didn't?
his last performance.
So
He's
you
going to jail.
you telling me since
there is an
since the
argument.
police did not do their job, I gotta be sustained to the music I listen to? I'm still
Nobody
going to
said
court.
you couldn't listen to it. Nobody
I mean-
said that.
Yeah.
I will say that I do agree and I do think R. Kelly did it. Now, but I do not agree with this whole movement where we can't listen to R. Kelly. We're
Nobody
muting R.
said
Kelly.
you couldn't.
That's
I'm just
bullshit.
saying.
R. Kelly did it.
Yes.
He deserves to be under a jail.
Yes.
Yes.
He deserves to be potentially worse things happen to him.
Right.
But it's an argument that possibly Bill
Bill
Cosby
Cosby.
did not do it. It can be argued that. That's all I'm saying. Like it can be argued that potentially OJ might not have done it. We all can assume he did it.
Okay, we ain't going there.
There's a lot of evidence that may say he
Not
had been
OJ.
there.
OJ.
But I'm
Not
just
OJ.
saying their arguments could be made. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm arguing that he did not do it or he did do it.
Yes.
So then what are
I'm
the
just-
arguments that could be made?
I just told you what it was.
All right, we're gonna take a hard left.
I'm just telling you what it was.
Hard left.
Because this is getting intense. So, and let us know what you think in the comments. So, did y'all see that video with Steve from Blue's Clues?
I did
Did y'all
see
see
that.
that?
Yeah, I see that.
So, a video came out with Steve from Blue's Clues where he pretty much offered closure to us, to the kids that kind of grew up on Blue's Clues. Pretty much saying he never forgot about us, and
He did.
He's
abandoned us.
he's proud of us, and all this type of stuff. And it kind of blew up over the internet. I shared it on the Instagram, and it's the highest viewed video that we ever shared.
Oh, yeah.
It got like I think almost 7,000 views. From right, so a lot of people and a lot of people's in the comments. Like a lot of people really felt something from that. So, what's our reactions to that? And I got a couple other things to add to that. But
Who want to go first?
actually, I'll just start and I'll just
Okay,
put it on.
go ahead.
Well, no, let's keep it with Blue's
Okay,
Clues,
go ahead.
and then I'll add.
Okay, put it on the table.
Go ahead. What you
I
guys
thought
say?
it was very sweet, and I personally got emotional about it because I really liked Blue's Clues when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But also, it was an obvious marketing ploy. It was very
For Nick
obvious.
Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
was
know,
obvious that it was.
but if you be honest about it, it had to be done.
yeah.
Not him personally,
Did
but they owed us that.
Did they?
But I
They
mean,
did.
we already knew. Like
They
he
taught
came
us
out,
abandonment at a young age. A lot of people.
Go ahead, Darion.
A lot of people will look forward to Steve. Loved Steve, loved Blue, loved the whole show, loved the whole family. We felt part of it. We was skidooing with the handy dandy notebook and all of that. We was doing all of that. And then he just disappeared. He said, "I'm going to college." Here go Joe. Like, y'all gonna be all right.
I mean, I can't agree with that.
That's
because
traumatic.
Joe popped up, and I can literally tell you as a kid, I stopped watching Blue's Clues.
All right.
Like after Steve
traumatic.
left, I'm like, who
We
the?
weren't even watching Blue's Clues anymore.
We wasn't
weren't
really
watching
at that age. But when Joe left, it wasn't even a chance that I was
But
gonna watch
the
Blue's
thing
Clues.
is, like,
Let me
he
explain
left
something.
Steve
the
was
show
that guy.
All right, sir. What you gotta say? Then when I'm gonna add some.
But
Let me
okay,
explain something to y'all about Steve from Blue's Clues.
Do we know the allegations are true or not?
Blue's
That he left
Clues
us
We're
in
not
state?
doing that.
He was going
no,
bald.
that's
That's
true.
what happened.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he went to. Blue's Clues is not even a top 5 show of all time.
It doesn't have to be.
So for
Children's show.
But it
children's
doesn't
show,
have to
it has to be.
It doesn't
For him
have
to
to.
have this nostalgic hold on you, that means you will always subconsciously think about Blue's Clues when you think of the 90s.
Do you
It
think
is
that
so much
Barney is the top 5 show of all time?
No.
It's still a classic.
to you.
Well,
Still
to
love
you,
Barney.
you love Barney.
Speaking
I
of
didn't, though. That's
speaking
what I'm
of
saying. It's still
classics.
considered a classic.
Speaking of
Barney
classics,
was a classic.
Yeah, but speaking of classics that had abrupt endings or switches, I've been watching Family Matters too. Did you know they switched out Harriet the last season? I didn't know that. Did you know?
No, that show was
You know
boring.
that?
I didn't watch
They
it.
switched
Family
her out.
Matters?
They did an Aunt Viv where they switched her out for a
No.
light skinned lady. Yeah.
On the last
I didn't really get into Family Matters.
Harriet, I forget her name, Mary
The
Jo
show was
Payton.
boring.
I was too
But-
young and it
Yeah,
was
I
not
didn't like-
entertaining enough.
But I feel like I need closure for that. I need closure for AJ and Free. They should make a video and talk to us.
AJ and Free?
Yeah, 106 and Park.
No.
They
I
just
know who AJ and
disappeared.
Free is.
But they disappeared.
On the Fresh Prince.
And Aunt
What about
Viv,
her?
They never explained that situation to us. That's
Okay.
traumatic. If I'm watching this person and this is
But
mom
that's-
and this is Aunt Viv and then the next episode is somebody else, that's not okay. You
Aunt
can't do
Viv
that.
was a different.
See, I wasn't
What?
connected.
Oh, Claire. Right?
Yeah, Claire.
Claire. Yeah.
They did switch out.
Yeah. And it
But light
happens.
skinned Claire was, they picked light skinned Claire because she was cute.
Yeah.
She had all the boys'
She was
attention.
perfect,
Yeah.
but that hurt my feelings.
See,
All
Claire
the-
had all the
you
boys'
need an
attention. That's
explanation
all
for
I
All
needed.
all the shows y'all named, y'all did not go back and watch in the last 5 years. Stop it.
Like I
Stop.
said,
You don't, they don't owe you nothing. Them shows
I
is
can't
not
agree
that
with this.
good for you to, because unless you go back and watch them the last 5 years.
I
I don't
can't
think
agree with
anybody
the Fresh
cares
Prince of
enough
London because
to
maybe my
get
age is showing, but I didn't really watch any of these shows for them.
I don't know, but I just felt like the Harriet from Family Matters. I felt like that was to
Except
prove
for
a
Claire.
point to
I
them.
watched that.
Because the original lady, she was on there until for 9 years,
No,
and then in the last episode, the other woman was there for like the last 9 episodes of the season. You didn't have to do that.
That's so weird.
You could have just
That is weird.
You could have just wrote her out the script like you do
Yeah.
everybody else. And that's the main thing that I don't understand about why do y'all make these sharp
Yeah.
turns
Oh,
like that?
down there.
Like we won't notice. Yeah.
next to me.
Right there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you can come on.
Sure, thank you.
You want some fries? You can get some more. You want some
Yeah.
fries?
Oh, go ahead. I thought it was 3 of them.
No.
Go ahead.
Take you some out.
Thank you.
Can I get some ginger or some sesame?
So yeah.
Whatever kind of, yeah, sauce, yeah.
So it's a hospital in Spain that got sued for $4.8 million for a human error 19 years ago.
Okay, whatever.
Okay?
19 years ago?
19 years ago. The human error was that so a woman was in a dispute with her family, right?
Okay.
And it led to her taking a paternity test.
What?
Yeah, it led to her getting a paternity test on her dad. I guess it was some family drama, some stuff going on, and she got a paternity test with her dad.
Okay.
Come to find out, she's not, her and her dad do not share any type of DNA. Okay? Then she got a DNA test on her mom. And then it come to find out her mom is not, her mom. So she contacted the hospital where she was born, come to find out it was a mistake, yeah. And she was switched at birth. Okay?
Oh, wow.
In Spain. The hospital offered her $4.8 million for this human error. Is that enough? Like, what happens if you find out, this is not my
It's
family,
not
I got
enough,
another one out
but it
there.
helps. $4 million.
$4 million is a lot of
What
money.
does she want people to do?
How about that? What do you want to happen at part of the time?
It's no way to really right the wrong.
That's what I'm saying. But $4 million,
I need more than $4 million.
Why do you need more than $4 million? You should be set for life with $4 million.
No, you uprooted me and took me from my entire family. You owe me more than that.
It don't matter.
Well, you weren't uprooted, technically.
I'm about to say, you
just
wasn't
got
uprooted. You
sent
never
home
knew
with
these
the
people.
wrong
You
shit.
never got to know
The
these
only
people.
thing that
20
matters
years.
is how you grew up.
Yeah.
Now, if I was taken out of my rich family's home and I was replaced in a poverty era
Yeah.
where I'm,
Yeah.
I got a poverty-stricken mindset every day, I got to survive every day for 19 years, maybe, but
Well,
If you was still in a loving home and everything was cool, no.
it
there's
don't
no
matter.
amount of money that can replace that.
That's what I'm saying. The money doesn't really matter.
But you
so
should-
trying to get more is just, in my opinion, being
But
selfish.
the hospital said that they were unaware of how this happened and that they are not aware of this ever happening another time.
19 years. Well, of course
It was
they not
19
aware.
years
They
ago.
wasn't aware this
Right,
time.
right.
If you launch an investigation on yourself, of course you better find yourself innocent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it opened up.
We're investigating ourselves.
It opened up for a bigger
We
question.
found no error.
It opened up for a bigger question. Should DNA tests be mandatory at birth anyway?
Yes.
Like, is that something that should? Because that would have fixed this problem.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what should we?
It wouldn't necessarily have fixed the
How about
problem.
that? Because they only would have
Because
DNA
they
test
have
for
to
one
test
man.
you right before you go home,
Yeah.
rather than like testing you like
Soon as
right
you're
after
born?
you push the baby out. Yeah. So maybe if they do the testing like before they send you home, that would make sense.
As a black man
Right.
in this country, I don't want my DNA out there floating around for any reason.
By
So no.
getting the test?
Yes, so no, I'm okay.
I think DNA tests should be mandatory at birth.
Yeah.
There's been too many lies being told throughout the ages that
I mean-
people that just got away with.
It's a strong case to why this situation. Now, yeah, when you take the DNA test, is the answer like you don't like Khadijah said, if you take it as soon as the baby is born and then make the switch back there accidentally, then that
Yeah.
wouldn't help. But if it's like a before you leave DNA test, yeah,
Makes sense.
because I mean it's not to say that somebody is lying or somebody is being unfaithful. It's just to make sure that
This
we
is
know.
your baby.
Yeah, I
Because
think
there's no
right.
telling how many people that could have happened to
I should
that
have
we
looked up
don't
the
even
stat.
know about.
I should have looked up the stat.
How many
much.
kids is switched at birth?
It's less than 2%.
We wouldn't know.
I just
If
told
they
you.
don't know, how would we know?
I just told you how.
We don't know until they find out.
Well, this
Yeah.
is her. She just got asked the statistics, so that's how I know.
Right.
They're doing how many people already left the hospital to how many people they know now. Thank you so much.
So you think 2% is
Less
how
than
many?
2.
Less than 2?
Yeah.
What y'all
But that's
think? How many
no
people do you
cases
think are
per
switched
se.
at birth? We got the audience.
I would say a point, like
Yeah, it was like way less
like
than
0.2.
It's like 1 in a million, like kind of thing.
Yeah,
Probably.
Maybe.
or
Yeah.
lower, yeah.
Less than
yeah.
2%.
I don't think it's that.
This is semi-unrelated, but how many twins do y'all think accidentally switched identities at some point in their lives?
99.
How about that? Like, almost all of them.
Not
Yeah.
enough. Not enough.
Because I would.
But you said accidentally.
Yeah, like your parent accidentally started
Oh, right.
calling you the wrong name or
Right.
something.
Because you
Like,
don't know if you are a mom or a parent and you get twins, 2 identical twins.
Yeah.
You don't know. Like maybe after some time, like you
All
can
moms
learn
act like they know.
that this one got a marker. I grow this hair out.
You
but
meant like they intentionally switched places?
like they switched
Yeah,
identities.
that's what I meant.
That's what I thought too.
That's what I meant.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Not like a.
Like I thought you meant like permanently
That's like a
switched.
life-
No,
Right.
not what you said. I was like, wait.
How long do it take a mom to know? Like if you had 2 identical twins and you got them 2 newborn babies, she don't know who is who.
You gotta like.
It would have been a
cut
good
off
question if you would have asked me.
It'd take at least a
You
year.
have to like.
If you would have asked me, I would have called Sheena
You
and
got
asked.
something. I don't know.
Baby stove.
You gotta do something. Make sure they got
Well,
like a
maybe we could
noticeable
get the
scar
answer.
somewhere.
Should I message Sheena?
I don't
She's the only
know.
person we know with twins.
Maybe. Yeah, if you want to.
How long did it take for you to know which baby was which?
I'm trying to think because once the babies start to get like a personality or something, then yeah, you could tell that, But at
That's
birth,
so far down
you
the
don't know.
line, though.
You don't know that them 2 babies once you name them and then leave the hospital and get home and a couple days go by. Like, how do you know for a fact that this one is,
I'm about to say, 'cause, yeah, now that you mentioned it, so like for the first like year, y'all just keep switching names,
won't nobody
and
know?
then eventually you just name whichever one is whatever.
Yeah.
So really, technically, their whole life they could be getting called the wrong name.
It's possible. So the next topic. So, all right, y'all got to listen to this one. This one is good. So, A man got a divorce. He's 43 years old. He moved in with his parents. Okay.
Oh.
He lived with them for about 10 months. Okay, then he got on his feet, found a place. He moved out. His parents, he take all the boxes to his new place. He go through his stuff and he find out that the boxes that contained his sex toys and porn is missing. So he go to his parents and say, "What happened to my stuff? Like,
What
where's
happened to
my
my
stuff?"
stuff?
The dad said, "We destroyed it. It's not healthy for you. It's not good for you. Whatever." He sued his parents. Took them to court. The parents lost the case. They owe him $30,000 for his collection.
That's fair. That's fair.
For his
Plus-
collection of
Why do you have
porn.
$30,000 worth of sex toys?
He had 30 and porn.
Because that stuff costs a lot of money.
Okay.
Plus $14,000 for his attorney's fees.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
So what was in this stash that it needed? What could you have that's worth $30,000?
First off, he could have had a bomb ass sex doll.
That's what he
And that
probably
would've been
had
enough.
in there, like a customizable.
I'm about to say,
He
sex
probably
dolls are
had,
expensive.
if he's 43, I'm pretty sure Playboy was still popular.
And got a divorce.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh
wait,
yeah,
and-
but he could have had some old Playboy.
That's
So
fair.
They
if
weren't
he had
pretty.
vintage Playboy, let's
Yep.
Playboy, with maybe some models that's not alive anymore,
Yep.
or some type of special edition magazine that's worth 10, 15,000, just like these comic books,
Yeah.
maybe.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I ain't
You
gonna
owe me
lie about
money. And them sex toys is not cheap.
that. Yeah.
Well, in the boxes were videos titled "Lesbians in Tight Shorts," "University Co-eds 25," and "1001 Erotic Nights." This was a list provided from the man to court, like to prove that he got. I guess I don't know if that's important, like if those videos are worth
He
something. I
did
don't know,
mention
but
a vintage Playboy though. I feel like that would be the thing that you would
Yeah.
throw out there.
maybe. But they kept mentioning the sex toys too, so I don't know what he
He
had.
had a lot of toys.
$30,000 worth, and his parents. Would you sue your mom for something like that?
I would sue my mom for less, so yeah.
Okay.
100%.
I would sue.
Well,
I would sue.
If I knew she had the money, yes,
Yeah.
I'm suing for less, yes.
I'm suing.
I would be mildly embarrassed by
Y'all,
it.
I am grown. You have no right to
You know,
just
it's
destroy
really
my stuff.
disrespectful to do in the
Yeah.
first place. That's a box that I would have just like. Why would first of all, why would y'all going through his stuff?
Yeah.
And then also,
yeah.
what made y'all decide to go? You know what? We should just burn all of this instead of immediately packing it away and never looking at it.
Exactly.
That is so weird.
Because a normal parent response would have been like, ew, gross, like we just gonna
Yeah.
pack it up and we
No,
never
thank
gonna look at it. But I was like, no, you know what? It's not good for him. We're gonna burn it and
That's
destroy
so
it all.
weird.
It's no telling.
Y'all had no right.
It's no telling.
What kind of sexual deviant stuff he had in
The,
there?
mo- the,
I saw porn in my garage.
I don't got porn. I got sex tapes.
You have porn in
$30,000 worth.
You got $30,000 worth of sex tape?
If I created an OnlyFans.
Which lead us to our next topic.
That is hilarious.
One of the on the first episode we talked about dating somebody with OnlyFans with an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take another one with a line. So let's do it again and find out how we felt at the time
What?
versus now. Could you date somebody with the OnlyFans?
No.
No?
I don't even remember what I said. the first
Why?
time.
Why wouldn't I date somebody with an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to.
Why?
I think I could.
Could you date somebody with OnlyFans?
Because I was just having a conversation with one of my coworkers. Because he listened to that very first podcast.
I wouldn't date a woman with one leg, let alone somebody who get naked on the internet. That's just who I am.
That was a hard left.
I was just saying, I wouldn't date people for less. So
I would argue that not having a leg is more than doing porn because you have to we'll never.
I mean, it's not actual porn depending on what they're doing. It's self-porn. It's not like they're having sex
I mean,
with
it's
somebody
still
else.
porn. You
Still
just not
porn.
doing
you
it
just
with
said it
someone
wasn't
else.
porn, it's
Self-porn.
porn.
It's I say it's not like porn.
What is porn?
They're not having sex with other people. I could date somebody with OnlyFans. It's work. It's a job.
What if somebody with OnlyFans want to date me is the question.
Right.
So no.
I'm okay.
All right.
And it's nothing to do with their morals. It's just something, I don't know.
I think I see it the same as like dating a stripper or something. Like somebody dance for money. I don't think that's so morally bad that I just could not date you. Like that's not.
I don't think I would
nothing-
date a stripper.
I
I don't
would.
think I heard Darion's answer
Oh, what was you saying about your coworker?
on the OnlyFans.
Oh, we was having a conversation about it, and it was just basically came a lot like, you couldn't come to me first and then be like, all right, I'm about to make OnlyFans. But if you made the OnlyFans and then was like, hey, I made $50,000, then I'd be like,
What
fuck
else?
it, you paying the bills. What's up? Like,
One of the reasons why I couldn't date somebody on OnlyFans is because I'm on all social media platforms.
Okay.
And occasionally, their porn will pop up on my timeline, depending on who I'm following. I don't want to get on Facebook, see you have. I don't want anybody else to know, see someone I'm dating naked on the internet with these dildo machines or whatever.
Now that nobody said that.
I'm
they're
just
doing
saying.
all of that.
I'm just
just
saying.
doing porn.
That's all I got for this one. Unless you want to talk about some other topics from our first and second episodes.
Okay, well.
Let's see. Child support and alimony.
Really?
Okay, I'm
Really?
back.
We back
Okay,
here?
I thought for a long, hard time.
We back at child support?
I-
Fuck the system.
I agree with child support,
I don't.
Okay.
but I think child support should be only $250.
Per child.
Per finger?
No,
God
per
damn.
family.
Per toe?
Per family.
Okay.
Because most likely in child support cases, it's not that one parent is neglecting the child. It's both of y'all was irresponsible when y'all was making the child.
No.
Yes.
No.
But
Yes.
a lot
The
of these.
relationship didn't work out. That don't mean that.
So why do I gotta be on child support? That don't mean I'm still not gonna be there for my kid.
Right.
You're on child support because you have shown that you have not been there.
No,
for
I'm
your
on child
No.
support because a woman put me
No.
on child support. We
Right.
don't know that situation.
Okay.
I personally know 15 people who are on child support, and they do a lot for their kid.
Okay.
All 15 of them?
All 15 of them.
I personally know 15 people who needed child support because they wasn't doing shit.
Right.
Because she wasn't shit. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. It is a lot of ways to get money these days.
Okay. Look, I'll say this. It depends.
This is an argument dear to my heart, though.
I would say that, like, okay. if
You argue
I-
that the man who's
if-
not on child support?
Okay. No, I'm saying, yeah. But I'm on the side of child support in this situation because if I was in a relationship, if me and I'll take a double crown apple with Coke. If I had kids with Rihanna, okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then me and Rihanna's relationship don't work out,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and then we break up,
Okay.
and
get the kids?
and I say yes, so say I have custody or whatever,
Okay.
I should be allowed to compete with that. You
No.
know? She should have to give me something to
No.
get so I can give the kids the same lifestyle
No.
that they used
No.
to.
No.
Or at least something close.
No.
Yes.
No, you're a bum.
Yes.
No, you're a
Yes.
bum. Well, that's not her fault.
What?
You're a bum. That's not her fault.
It's not her fault. She don't have to pay me to, what's up? Like, she don't have to pay me for that, but
But that's basically what it is. That's bullshit. This whole argument that somebody else is responsible because we had kids and because I make this much money, but you don't make this much money, that all of a sudden I have to give you money even though I'm in my kid's life, that's bullshit.
This is all I'm saying.
That is
Okay,
bullshit.
that's
No,
all
no,
right.
because I am a parent who is on child support
I-
who does for their fucking kids. That's bullshit.
I personally seen. Okay, my friend makes $1,500 every check. He has to pay child support on 3 children.
okay.
At the end of every check, he walks away with like $400 or $500. That's not
Bullshit.
even enough for him to take care of himself. He might have to get 2 jobs. So child support should be a limited amount because there should be no way this
I do think there
whoever
should be a cap.
should be living off the government and off me this entire time without ever having a job. I know personally
Yes.
25 women who are on child support that don't even work, don't want to work because they make too much money on child support.
You are
Exactly.
putting
Government
out a lot of
incentives.
random numbers.
I did all this research before I got here.
Khadijah,
But no.
Khadijah,
How
what
do you
you,
research people you know personally?
But that's what
I
I'm
put on
saying, like-
Facebook who I know if you pay child support and I personally know you, comment or send me a message. We did all that. It was for a study for my statistics class.
Khadijah, what you got to say on the issue?
I think there should be a cap. Like, there's no reason why people should be paying, like, athletes and celebrities should not be paying hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
In child support, that's ridiculous. But I do understand the reason for child support. And then also there are women who, like, are struggling or whatever and need, like, food
Get a
stamps
better
and stuff
job.
like that.
Right.
Okay, that's not always possible.
There's so many jobs in America. How is it not possible to get a good job?
No, I said crown apple and Coke.
That's apple
doing? Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is crown apple and cranberry.
You want it? Yeah.
Is there liquor in this?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
But no, wait. I ain't done yet.
Okay.
I ain't done yet. Get out the way. But yeah. Just like they said, there's definitely should be a cap. If you are not working and you have not worked, there just make no sense that you should be able to live off the system and off of child support.
Right.
That's ridiculous. The whole concept, like, there definitely should be a cap. The way they handle things with child support is bullshit.
As a black man in America, child support is meant to handcuff and ball and chain black men who really care and love their child. And I'm a product of that.
You better say it, brother. You a product of child support?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure my parents get child support. I don't see a dime of it.
Well, we're going to end it there. Well, we don't got to end it there, but
No,
I'll just
we ain't
say
ending it there.
This is our 1 year anniversary. We started Inspired Chats 1 year ago. This is episode 44.
Before we go, I gotta make a claim. Before we go, I gotta say something.
What's up?
Will Smith is a